video is going to be my About Me Q&A. I do want to apologize. I know a couple months ago, actually it's crazy, when William was 3 months, he's about to be 6 months, like 3 months ago, I put up on my social media that I was going to start a YouTube channel, and I got so many messages, DMs, and all of that, and asking when it's gonna be up and how long it's gonna take and all that. And I've just been so busy. We are constantly on the road, and William is just getting so big. I'm with him all day long. It's overwhelming having a child, and I can't imagine having 2 or 3. It'd be crazy. Anyways, so I put up a poll on my Instagram just to see, if you guys had any questions, and I did actually get a good amount of questions. So I decided that I would just make my first YouTube video my Q&A, and then after that I'll start getting more and more in depth with like my day-to-day routines, how William's first 6 months has been, all of that. I'm actually really excited because we're going to take our first trip with William next week. We're gonna go back to my hometown, and I'm super excited, and I'm also really nervous because it'll be William's first time flying and my first time, Alex's first time, flying with a baby. So anyways, I'll go ahead and start off with my name. So my name is Catherine Yarixa Hernandez. My family actually calls me Yari. It's just been a thing that's stuck since literally the day I was born. Friends and acquaintances, whatever, will call me Catherine or Cat. I have so many nicknames. Gatti, Gata, anything you can think of. I mean, I don't mind it, but sometimes it just does get a little confusing. When is your birthday? My birthday is July 13th. I am a Cancer. I used to be really into horoscopes and all of that good stuff, but lately I've just been out of it, and I'm just not aligning with the stars lately. My height is 5'3". So crazy because before I got pregnant, I was 5'4". After pregnancy, I don't know, I went down an inch, but I mean, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Where do you live? I currently live in Columbia, Missouri. Alex actually got a job offer here in Columbia. I was basically almost raised in Wilmington, North Carolina. So Alex got a job offer here, so we moved here to Columbia, Missouri. Very different from where I come from, but it's nice. I'm really starting to like it. There's lots of trails, and like it's more like a family area. Where I lived, it was more like college student vacay area. How old is your baby? William is actually 5 months. He's going to turn 6 months on the 19th of May. And that is so crazy to think about, because it's like time is literally flying by. Like before I got pregnant, or while I was pregnant, everyone was like, oh my gosh, you need to enjoy him. They'll literally grow overnight. And I kid you not, guys, like I will literally go to bed at like 10, wake up at like 6 in the morning, and he's literally like it's just so crazy how big he gets overnight. And I'm just like, what in the world? Like, what happened overnight? He literally like gets like it can either be like he's getting longer, or it's just like his face is chunkier, or there's something different like about his arms. It's just so bizarre, but it's also so awesome. It's bittersweet because it's like, oh my gosh, like he was this little tiny baby, and he just wanted me and just me, and now he's like a total daddy's boy. Like Second he sees his dad, it's like, bye mom, don't care about you, which really sucks. But let's see, I'm trying to put these in order. Let's see, where did his name come from? So his name is William Alexander. You know, it was just a name, two names that Alex and we kind of just picked. It was something that we didn't have trouble with. We weren't like contemplating it for like 9 months or anything. When we found out that we were pregnant, it was just like, we were like, oh yeah, we're pregnant. And then we forgot that we had to name this, this baby. And then people at his work kept asking him like, oh, what are you guys gonna name him? What are you guys gonna name him? Like if he's a boy or if it's a girl. And we were like, okay, so let's get that over with. And it probably took us like 3 days to decide. And we didn't know what he was yet. So it was like, we were like, if it's a girl, we're gonna name her Zoe Mia. If it's a boy, then we'll name him William Alexander. And it was that easy. Like, we didn't pick a catalog or anything. No one in our family has those names. Actually, I'm just kidding. I have an aunt in Mexico that has a little boy named William, and they call him Willy. So aquí, his grandparents' family actually, ya le dicen Willy. So there's two Willys in my side of the family at least. What is your parenting style like? So my parenting style is like, I don't know. I kind of just like let things flow. I'm not like, well, he's still really little for me to like be like, you know what, he can't do this, can't do this, can't do that. I kind of, so far, I've just kind of like let things be and just let things like flow out on their own. You know, when he was born, a lot of people would tell me like, do this, do this, do this, do this. And it was just kind of like everything we decided, because from the moment he was born, we were like, we did say a lot of, you know what, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. He's not going to have this, like pacifiers. I did not want him to have a pacifier because in my side of the family, no one's ever had a pacifier. The chupon has never been a thing. And so, my mother-in-law was like, oh my gosh, quiero que se ponga su chupón. Así se miran bien chulos, bien lindos. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know. So it was like something that, you know, everything that I wanted to happen at the beginning didn't. Like it was the total opposite. My mother-in-law stuck a chupón in his mouth, and ever since then, he's just like loved it. But he's not clingy to it, but he's just like, he loves it. So I'm not going to take it away from him. So yeah, like bottles, like, everyone's like warm them up or you know, que se que, and I'm just like, I let things be. If I see he does something, then I just kind of let him do his own thing. I don't prohibit him from having like phones or anything. I'm not like super freaked out if he has a phone or if he's watching the TV. I'm just like, you know what, there's things that are gonna happen. So as far as now, you know, I'm just kind of like letting things, you know, just roll out on their own. What is my race? So I am actually Mexican. Mis papás son de Oaxaca. I used to go frequently when I was, you know, when I was younger and I didn't have responsibilities and bills and, you know, all that stuff, adult stuff. I used to go, I think just about every year with my parents. Yeah, we would go, and my grandparents still live there. I have a couple aunts that still live there, but for the most part, most of my family is here in North Carolina, or actually pretty scattered around. But yeah, I am Mexican. And everyone says, oh, you don't have an accent, you don't have an accent. And it's because, you know, I was born here, I was born in South Carolina, but so I guess that's why I didn't pick up the accent or anything. I do, however, this is the next question. I do, however, speak 3 languages. So I speak English, Spanish, and dialecto from Oaxaca that's called Mixteco, sorry. And it kind of really sucks now that I'm so far away from my family here, because I haven't been able to really practice much of my Mixteco, and it's something that I really don't want to die out, because my parents have really like worked so hard on us to keep this dialect alive and going. And now that I don't have them here or any family here, I don't really have anyone to talk to in Mixteco. So I noticed the other day when I was talking to my mom and we were talking in Mixteco, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, ¿qué está pasando? Yeah. Like, I'm literally losing it. So I do need to get back on that. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years? In 2 to 3 years, that question is so hard, because before I would have probably said like a completely different answer, but now that I'm a mom, it's like, I really have to think about not just like how my future career will affect me, but how it will affect my family. Like, I don't know, it's just so crazy. But I really want to I'm actually starting off in real estate here in Missouri, and I do not see myself here in Missouri for the rest of my life. It's just not my I don't know, it's not my cup of tea. It's really beautiful, but I couldn't see myself living here forever. I was telling Alex the other day, for those of you who don't know, Alex is my marinovio, his Alejandro. Anyways, he was asking me the other day, I just literally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, so he was saying how I run off of, like, my energy runs off of the weather. And here in Missouri, it's so cold. Like, the seasons are like drastic. They're like, if it's winter, it's winter, and you're gonna get snow, and you're gonna get all of that. When it's spring, it's raining constantly. Summer, it's heat, so forth. So it's like, unfortunately my energy really does run off of the weather. Like, if it's sunny outside, I'm like, ándale, despertarte a las 7, las 8, vámonos, But, and then if it's like nublado, pues I want to be in bed all day, and I'm just like, and I use William as my excuse. I'm like, ay, William se quiere dormir, déjanos, and and it really sucks, because I feel like I'm a very proactive person. But so yeah, in 2 to 3 years, I see myself doing real estate in a bigger city. In what city, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's 2 to 3 years. How long have you had Instagram? I have had Instagram since high school, maybe. So I had an older Instagram, and it was like, in high school, Instagram was just becoming a super like popular thing. And I think I had about, in my very first Instagram, I had about 2,000, 3,000 followers. And, I started thinking to myself, like, what the heck? Or it happened, there was this incident that somebody came up to me and was like, hey, like, I know you because of your social media, I saw your Instagram and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, it kind of freaked me out, because it was like this older guy that like was like, I don't want to say he had bad intentions, because honestly I don't know, because he just came up to me and that's all he said, but just his way of like saying it was like ay, si te vi, and and I'm just like, and I was just like, okay. So I did get kind of freaked out, and I was like, you know what, like I don't think I should have a social media at my age. I was like, what, 16, 17, at my age, and all these people following me that I don't even know. And so I deactivated that one, I deleted it, and then I started a new one. And so my new one I started probably in like 2016, 2015, 2016. Yeah. Well, I graduated college, I meant high school in 2013, but I Like, I didn't have an Instagram for a while, actually. I didn't do social media for a while. I just kind of started getting like, went through this whole like social media cleanse, and I would do it all the time, and then I'd get annoyed with myself, and then I would delete it, and then I would reactivate it. So basically for like 3 years I was just like on and off of social media. How long does it take you to get ready? So today is actually one of the very first days that I took time to get myself ready this morning just to be at home. Me and Alex are completely different on that, because he will get up and get dressed and like as if he was going to the office every single day, no matter if he knows we're gonna stay home and just like kind of bum it out. I, on the other hand, if I don't have to get ready, I'm not going to get ready until I have to get ready. So on a normal day, like in the mornings, it probably takes me like 10 minutes. And that's because I am the type of person that I know what I'm gonna wear. If I know exactly where we're going, the occasion, whatever we're gonna do. I don't wear makeup. I know I'm wearing makeup right now, but that's because I decided that I'm going to start getting into makeup. But I usually just do like light foundation, like super light foundation. Like sometimes I'll do like an eyeliner, like a winged eyeliner. Always do my eyebrows for sure. And yeah, blush, a little bit of highlight, and yeah, that's about it. So that takes me like 5-10 minutes. And then my outfit, it's always, well, I almost always know what I'm gonna wear, because our closet is very, very organized. It's kind of freaky sometimes. It's very organized. We're color coordinated, so if it's like, yeah, anyways, that's for another time. So yeah, it usually just takes me like 10 to 15 minutes to get ready. This one is kind of weird. Do I have any piercings? Actually, I only have 2, and those are my ears. And I got those pierced when I was like chiquita. I don't even remember it. I absolutely hate needles. Like, I can't even watch my son get his shots every 2 months, because it's like, I'm terrified. When I was pregnant, I think the worst part about pregnancy was needles, just like getting the shots. Like, I kid you not, when I went into labor, I was not scared to give birth, like to have William come out of me. I was more scared of them putting the needles for the IVs and all that. Like, that's how bad I am with needles. When I put my earrings in, I can't look, because I'm like, I'm not gonna watch myself put in earrings. It's so crazy. But I've really tried, and I've got my blood drawn so much while I was pregnant too, and it was just like, the second I see it, like, I break out in sweat. My hands get so sweaty, like I can't stay still. And I don't know where that came from. Actually, I do. My mom isn't good with needles, but I didn't know that until I was laying in the bed, about to laying in the hospital, and she was like, "Oh, I'm just like that." I was like, "Wow, thanks for letting me know now, Ma." Like, I was wondering where the hell this was coming from. Like, I've honestly been like thinking that it was just me, and like, I don't know. Anyways, so there was a couple things that whenever I was mentioning to my mother-in-law that I was gonna do this like 4 or 5 months ago, she told me, like, you should do it in Spanish too. So it's really hard when you're bilingual, because it's like, I know that most of the people that will be watching are English speakers, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to be able to reach out to a Spanish community. So in my videos coming up, I think I've decided that they will be like Spanglish. Anyways, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It feels so weird saying that now, but like and subscribe, share as much as you can. I really appreciate everyone that shared my video on Facebook. I just got shares after shares, and it was really nice because it was like, you know, a lot of people that I haven't talked to in a while. But anyways, like and subscribe.